Greetings. I am that I am, and all that I am Adamus. I am He who is sovereign of all that I am within the domain. And I welcome you yet again to this place that we have begun to call self-mastery. Before we continue further tonight, I would like you to again to just take a breath and feel within that breath the mastery. For therein with the breath is the mastery. Unless you are within your own self aware of the mastery of self, you will never be self-mastered. For it is within the infinite breath that you can take. For just as the breath is a vital part of that which is the human makeup, so self-mastery is a part of that which is the overall of the human and the energetic. That is the human. Yes? So tonight I am going to begin the first of many announcements. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself again. But I'm going to spell the name for you. And then I'm going to enunciate this name. And then I will explain what it is. See if you can pronounce this name. Well, it doesn't say Adamus. Very true, it does not. The announcement or the pronouncement of this name is Cifehtr. It is Cifehtr. That is the name of the oversoul, or the head covering, the overlighting, the higher self of Adamus, if you wish to call it. The reason I am bringing this into the play is I'm going to ask you to feel into that energy and see if you resonate with it the same way as you resonate with me. For I am Cifehtr. I am that I am. All that I am. I am still yet Adamus. I am still yet Adamus Saint Germain. I am yet still the energy of Saint Germain. The reason I am bringing and introducing this to you, because I will begin to use this name more and more now, is because again the Americans of Crimson Circle are threatening legal action against these ones here. And I am not ashamed to announce it on such media as what is being recorded, because I am that I am, and I am beyond games. Yes? So, I am introducing myself from now on as Cifehtr. It may take a little while for you to remember the name or enunciate the name, but know that I will still, within the New Zealand realms, respond to Adamus. If you call me, I will hear. I will not be ignoring. I am that I am, and all that I am. With every particle of my essence, I am Adamus Saint Germain, I am Saint Germain, I am Cifehtr. Yes? So now that we've got the business side of it over, if I refer to myself as Cifehtr, if I refer to myself as Adamus, you will not think that there is yet a strange entity running around the room. Yes? It is just me. So, again.
But it changes the energy of the whole.
Cifehtr.
Way different.
For my full title. Ascension. Makes me look and sound like one of those Dracula guys.
Yeah.
So, After many expressions on this earth as Count Saint Germain, or Saint Germain, or Jean, or Jean-Luc, I passed over from the earth realm and I became the energy of the Saint Germain and the Adamus Saint Germain. Adamus Saint Germain was what I call the firm but gentle. Adamus Saint Germain was firm, gentle, teacher, where this one was more healer type teaching. Adamus was more of the in your face. Yes? So what is Cifehtr? What if I was to say that as Cifehtr is the over name of all of this, that I am incorporating all the expressions and bringing it into one. Yes? So this is why I have written through this one a declaration of change of name. And I will be putting it on the website when they are about to update and relaunch their website. So when this happens, there will be a statement from me explaining what has been going on. But because you are here and I happen to be very much heart connected with all of you, I am explaining. But at the same time, by bringing this through on a lateral point of view, there is a template that has been laid out. So, as you turn it over, as you create, so new things happen. You're right, but then you say the energy changes. The energy is not so much changing as I am totally different. I am just incorporating all the expressions of the Adamus expression. For Adamus is Cifehtr. Cifehtr is Adamus. Is Adamus Saint Germain is Saint Germain. You understand? The template that is being brought through at this particular time is going to change the energy of how these two present things. It will not change as in the structure of what we share here, but it will change within the energy of that which is the power of what is being shared comes through. Yes? You will, at a vibration, you have been, if I may just utilize a small scale here, if you have been receiving at this level of intersection, yes, you will now begin to receive there in the energy. Not because I'm bigger and better, because I am. I still have a very sick sense of humor, that does not matter. But because in co-creation with what has been occurring, you are aware in the energy of what is the changes have been. You have been part of those changes. Just by the fact that you have heart connected with these two. At a higher level you have come together, you have understood, you have felt. You have not been a decision maker of this. But there has been your energy that has been drawn on, if I may say that, to comfort these two. Yes? This one has undergone much grieving. Much grieving. For she has, in her own words, sort of said, it is not fair. How can you say that I cannot talk to my best friend? That I cannot call my best friend the name that I have always called him? And again, I have said that as I will always be, as I said to you here, I will always be Adamus. If you speak to me as Adamus, I will answer. If You speak to me as Cifehtr, I will answer. It is the same energy. It is like, if I say this, if you have this person, and they are called this name, and they go to this little office here, we'll call it the lawyer, and they sign a paper, and they are now called does the physical person change? What changes?
The energy, the knowing, something changes.
What changes is in here. It is the energy of the person, the resonation, the vibration. The signature, the flow is still similar, still the same. It is just that which is the energy that comes through. That changes slightly. So, we are excited. I say we because there's myself and the two that we work with. And I'm sure that once you begin to see the changes that are going to occur, you will also gain excitement. These will still continue, these gatherings. They will not change. If they change, I will have words with you. But what I am saying is it is just a name change. That is no longer there, but that is there. Yes? Again, let us look at this. And I will also be talking on this, for those of you who listen to the radio show, I will be talking more on this tomorrow as well. Why? Because I want people to know the truth. Yes? I'm tired of these two having to fight in the back rooms and the dark rooms and hide behind boxes. Well, they don't hide as in trying to keep, they're very open. I'm tired of the energy that they're having to put out to ensure that they are able to do what it is that they do. Yes? So, attachment. How attached are you to the name Adamus? How attached are you to the name Adamus Saint Germain? Are you able to recognize that is the same? You see, I will be honest with you. When this information came through that they were going to be blocked from the radios, they were going to be blocked from being able to take their work into the Americas, etc., etc., I became angry because I do not have an attachment to the name. I have an attachment to the energy and I have attachment to the people. They became very upset because they had an attachment to the name. But you're Adamus, and you're Adamus is not fair. Oh, you should have heard it. But once all the tears had subsided and the anger had been expressed, what I teach here is nothing to what I teach in comparison. It is far deeper, it is different, it is to a wider variety of cultural people, it is to people who are more interested in taking for themselves the tools and bettering themselves. Not just sitting and calling themselves, I'm a light worker. Sorry. You may notice that I do not hand out a dance awards. I do not need to encourage you to do things. You just do. Why must I reward you for something that you already are doing anyway. That is the reward in itself. Besides, what is a little button thing that you can place on? Nothing. You lose it in about 6 weeks' time, maybe a year. Attachment. Attachment. I have no attachment to either name. You know why? I am energy. I manifest in a way that is through a vessel, whether it is a male vessel or a female vessel. And I share. But my love and my vibration and my connection to those who I connect with is the same. Whether it is those that are in the Americas, those that are in Europe, those that are in Africa. And yes, for those who listen to this, there are those in Africa, amongst the small African continents, that use the name Adamus. Adamus Saint Germain. You better find them and tell them to stop. Otherwise they will continue. But I will not tell you where they are. I will leave them in peace. They need the strength that is coming through there. Young David, who uses my energy, who allows me to work through him in the African continent, is 26 years old. He has been through much pain, much separation on a physical level, and thought he was dying when I visited him. And I said to him, do not worry. You are not dead. It is not a ghost of some white man that has come to visit you, but I am Adamus. And that is how I introduced myself to him. And so we began to talk. And now he shares his discussions with those of his peers around, teaching. Just the same way as I introduced myself through Tobias and Katumi to this one. We began to talk, and then she began to share. But now I will speak to her as this. And I invite all who recognize my energy, who love and come in integrity, to use my name. I am not going to trademark it. In fact, I forbid any trademarking. For it is the heartbeat, and it is the compassion of my heart that brings all the essences of my previous names into one. So that is why I am now introducing myself as such, and again, open the floor to any questions. If you have no questions, that is good. For I am in need of coffee. You are all done? I love you very much. It has been a pleasure to be with you. I am Cifehtr, and I am Adamus. I am that I am. You are that you are. Yes? Yes.
Hello, my name's Heather.
And I'm Lou.
We're Ascension Explorers, and wow, it's been a heck of a ride over the last few weeks bringing through this amazing new energy. And I say new energy with a smile on my face because because it really is just an expanded version of Adamus Cifehtr, and of course we're all working in a symbiotic relationship at a higher self level for all of this to come through.
And it's exciting, and it's new. It is so vibrant. This new energy is just totally exuberant, and everything about Cifehtr is everything that Adamus has brought into my life and more.
And I think this new template is the new earth, and so it's a real opportunity for myself and Lou to actually let go even further of all attachments, etc. When we got the message from somebody that Blog Talk Radio were going to block us because we were using the word Adamus, which is Adamus's name, of course, that's why we use it, because the Crimson Circle had, trademarked it.
In America.
In America. So, but we've been aware of this type of thing for some time, and I actually don't understand how you can trademark an energy.
No, something that I've had trouble with understanding, and Adamus has tried to explain it to me what happened, but it just makes no sense, and he's given up.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people throughout the whole of the planet that actually channel Adamus, so I don't know, they're all going to be blocked or
what's going to happen, but that doesn't matter.
Because fingers or what either. I don't really know, but that's their story now. We're choosing to leave it behind and to just get on with it and embrace more of the truth of who we are and the work we've come to do, and we're thoroughly enjoying ourselves. It's incredibly challenging at times, and this new energy, or this expanded energy, has been challenging to hold at times because it's quite massive, but absolutely beautiful. It's
been a wonderful journey, because it's just teaching. Well, I know it's teaching me, and I can see it's teaching Heather. Fuller expansion, how to hold and ground this new energy. And not only that, how it, as it comes through and helps us to change and affect our lives, how it affects those that are close to us as well. And how even when I was going through my changes of sensing what was happening, sensing there was something new happening in my life and with the energies that were around me, that others were picking up a similar sort of sense around us, and had been asking what was going on, what was the new changes, and now everything kind of made sense.
Yeah, and it's ongoing, of course. The changes are ongoing, but I know that these ones recently have been quite full on. And we welcome it. And this new template that Adamus Cifehtr has talked about is, well, we're going to hear more about that. So keep in contact with us. We're on Facebook. We've got our website, of course. There's lots of stuff coming up, and we're really looking forward to exploring the whole thing more with you guys, of course, because without you, we wouldn't be doing this. We're all doing this together. We're all in this boat together.
And this journey is an exciting adventure, and
come
on, guys, let's go.
Hey, I wouldn't swap it for anything on the world, on the planet.